Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I am Anggun Septiarini with NPM 244120231 from the Accounting Study Programs. On this occasion, I will present materialia on accounts receivable. This topic is important because in the business world, not all sales are made in cash. Many companies offer customers the option to pay at a later date. This is where accounts receivable come in. In these materials, we will learn the definitions, type, recognitions, and management of accounts receivable to ensure a company's financial health. Next slide. Account receivable arise when a company sells goods or services to a customer by payment is made at a later date. Therefore, the company has not yet received the cash, but rather has the right to collect. For example, a company sells goods to another store with a 30-day payment system. Until the customer had paid, the amount is recorded as an account receivable. This receivable will become cash once the customer pays, because it is collectible receivable are included in the company asset. Next slide. Accounts receivable have several key characteristics. First, they arise from credit sales transactions. This means the buyer receives the goods first and pay later. Second, receivables are usually collected within a relatively short period of time, for example, 30 or 60 days, and are therefore categories are current assets. Third, account receivable that do not have collateral like fixed assets. Fourth, because there is not collateral, there is always a risk that customer will not pay, which is not as bad debts. Next slide. In general, receivables are divided into three types. The first is trade receivable, which arise from a company's primary activities, such as selling product to customer. Second are a promissory notes, which are receivable supported by a written agreement and usually bear interest. For example, when a company grants a loan to another party under a written agreement. Third are other receivables, which are receivables not directly related to the company's primary sales, such as receivable from employees who borrow company money. Next slide. In accounting, receivable are recognized when the right to collect arises, not when the cash is received. This means that when a company has shipped goods to a customer and the customer agrees to pay later, the companies record the receivable at the time. This is recorded by debiting the account receivable account as an asset and crediting the sales account as revenue. Therefore, even though cash has not yet been reserved, the company still recognizes revenues as having been earned. Next slide. Not all customers pay on time or even at all. Therefore, companies must value receivable based on their actual receivable value, called net receivable value. To calculate this, companies estimate how much receivable might be uncollectible and establish an allowance from doubtful accounts. This way, financial statements reflect a more realistic and accurate value. Next slide. Sometimes a customer is truly unable to pay their debt. In this situation, the company must write off the receivable. There are two methods from doing this. The direct method is used when the receivable is truly uncollectible. The allowance method, on the other hand, estimates the amount of bad debt at the beginning of the period. The allowance method is more in line with accounting principles because it recognizes potential loss before they actually occur. Controlled receivables can cause financial problems for a company, therefore management must have a sound control system. For example, before getting credit, the company must check the customer reputation and ability to pay. Furthermore, the company must see a credit limit to ensure it is not too high. If the customer pays early, the company can offer a discount. With regular monitor, the risk of bad debt can be minimized. Next slide. For example, PT Maju Jaya sells goods on credit and has total receivable of 15 million rupiah. After assessment is run out the approximately 1 million rupiah of this may be uncollectible due to consumer financial difficulties. Therefore, the net receivable report on the balance sheet are 14 million. This figure represents an amount and company can actually receive in the future. Next slide. In conclusion, we can conclude that account receivable are assets that present a company's right to receive cash from customers. Without proper management, receivables can become a source of problems due to the risk of uncollectibility. Therefore, companies need to implement an prudent credit system, conduct regular receivable assessment, and have a clear receivables right of policy. This will ensure the company's cash flow remains smooth and its financial condition is maintained. Thank you for your attention. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.